Hey guys, it's Amy and I'm back with a new video. I want to show you guys something different today, and these are all of my first ever crafts. Some of them I did sell and give away and stuff, but these are the ones that I started out with. So this is my first ever duct tape wallet, and it's not Duck Brand or anything. I don't know what tape this is, but I found it in my garage, and it actually has no fold-over lines, which I'm really surprised about. So on the inside you can see these trims are absolutely horrendous, and I actually didn't have a cutting mat, a blade, or a ruler or anything for half of these wallets, I think. So this is actually decent in my opinion, considering I had no experience or anything. And the billfold actually has no adhesive at the bottom because I followed Duct Tape Guy's tutorial, making this a whole big sheet rather than having two sheets and then sealing it off on the bottom. This has no trims on the side, so it's all sealed off by itself. So looks pretty bad, but it's a really thin wallet, so I thought this was pretty interesting. Then this one is my second one, so I think I made a significant improvement still without the cutting mat and all that. It actually has no fold-over lines again, and this is the Duct Tape Guy's layout, and it has 3 card pockets, an ID, and a hidden. I'm actually surprised that the trims could be so straight without the ruler and whatnot. So then the ID has amazing plastic because I got this off of a package that I bought at the store. Then there's a hidden pocket that's really tight. And then the billfold again has no adhesive at the bottom, and this trim is so bad. I mean, this ID is coming off, but I think that one is way better than the first one. And then here is a coin pouch that I made inspired by Allison's wallets, and again no cutting mat, so I think these trims were getting a lot better. And then here's a little pocket, and then here is a coin pouch following her tutorial. Again, no cutting mat or anything. It's just purple and white, no adhesive at the bottom. But what was really stupid was that this Ziploc is awful, but I left no space for you to actually grab to open up this pouch, so that was really dumb of me actually. And then here are really awful fold-over lines, but it still functioned, I guess. And then here is my first ever paper wallet. I made this a long time ago, again inspired by I don't know if I was inspired by someone or I just wanted to make it. I thought this pattern was really pretty on Google, so I just decided to print it out, and then I made this wallet. So it has 4 card pockets, ID, and 2 hiddens, and I clear taped everything, so the wallet is actually really stiff. So that's why I never made more of these, because I mean, yeah, they are super thin, but they're not really substantial enough to actually hold stuff. And if you can see, like, the fold here made the ink wear off in this edge and this seam. So yeah, I wasn't a fan of paper wallets after I made that one. And then here's my first ever design. So I was so proud of this when I made this. I thought it was the best wallet that I ever made. It has the New York Yankees logo and the pinstripes going in the back, and they're actually like a little cuts here and there, but I thought this was absolutely amazing and the best thing that I could ever make. And then on the inside, the trims were getting a lot better because I finally got a cutting mat. 4 card pockets, ID, and 2 hiddens. This ID here I'm pretty sure is clear tape. And then here is a blue billfold with no adhesive at the bottom, and I was really proud of this one too because there are no air bubbles in this ID. And then here's my first ever trifold. So I was so proud of this one too because it was also, I think, one of my very first weaves. And again, I watched one of Allison Wallace's tutorials, and this weave actually is funny because half the edges are raw and half the edges are rounded off. So I thought that was pretty silly of me. And the weave is actually funny because it's pretty tight in most places, but then it completely rears off in different angles. Like it slants down, but in the middle it looks fine. And then here on the inside, it's pretty funny color combo. Zebra and cookie dough. I don't know, I thought that would match. And 3 card pockets and a hidden. And then here the seam is not rounded off, so you can actually get a paper cut off of this. I'm pretty sure it's a pretty sharp edge. And then here again, more pockets. And I thought that since I made the wallet so small, I had to make the card pockets really short, so I cut off this pocket. It's probably only 1.5 inches here, so you can barely fit cards in here. With an ID, again, super proud that there were no air bubbles in this ID. And then a billfold with sticky on the bottom, but a relatively nice woven side. And yeah, I thought this was honestly the best thing that I had ever made at the time. And then here was this one, and that's dirty. This is my first ever hand cut design that I didn't need a like design paper cutout thing. So I thought this design was super cool. I thought this was really great. I spent so much time on this, and it doesn't even look that great now that I look at it. On the inside, even though this wall is 8 inches, you could see that this here is an inch gap, while usually wallets should only have around like half an inch of gap. So I actually cut the hidden pockets and the pockets and everything shorter than what's supposed to be. So these are only actually 3.5 inches. So that means that when you actually put cards in there, they get stuck really easily because cards are 3 1/4. So they're about here. So that gives you about like this much room to put your stuff in and expand. So yeah, this was not a good idea at all. And it just has the 4 card pockets idea and 2 hiddens. And for some reason I thought this was really cute to have like 2 colors in there, but usually you should do it at least like halfway, or else that's kind of pointless. And you can see like this trim here is absolutely nasty, and then this is peeling up and all. And there's 2 colors in the billfold, which I thought was really cool, and they're still sticky on the bottom and stuff. So this wallet looks it's a lot better than the other ones, but still pretty awful. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was definitely funny to go back and see my stuff from about 3 years ago. So hopefully this encourages you guys to keep making progress and don't give up in what you do, because practice really does make perfect. So I'll catch you guys next time, and thanks so much for watching, and yeah.